Hey guys, welcome to episode number 525. Today is Wednesday, so it's DIY Wednesday, and I'm super excited that I was finally able to get myself a 14-gallon barrel. Now, this was actually fairly difficult to acquire. I have several barrels here. A lot of people have the 5-gallon buckets. I have chosen to use the 55-gallon barrels for my central sump system, and I recently was able to get some 30-gallon barrels, which are also fairly easy to get on Craigslist and whatnot. But for whatever reason, the 14-gallon barrel is a little bit more uncommon. And I just think the reason probably is if you're going to get something in a large container of 55 gallons or 30 gallons, it's probably more cost effective to buy it in this size than it is to buy it in this size. So I don't think these are used quite as much. I think these are used more in like laboratory settings and less in industrial settings. So anyways, I did manage to get one of these, but I gave in and I went on Amazon and I actually purchased it. So I will leave a link in the description if you are interested in a 14-gallon barrel. You can buy them on Amazon. They are super expensive when compared to getting them used on Craigslist. But I guess the good part is I know that this has never been used for anything. It's virgin material, so it should work out just fine for the fish system. So the goal for today is to completely revamp the mechanical filter barrel, which is the first barrel here in my central sump system. As you can see, the water from my tanks, my overflow water, comes in there and then it settles through this central area, which needs to be completely gutted, completely cleaned out. So that's what I'm going to do first, get this barrel completely cleaned out, and then I'm going to make room for this barrel inside. And when we're done, I'll show you exactly how this is going to operate and how it should solve a lot of the problems that I'm currently having. So let's get building. Alright guys, and here's the finished product. At least for today, this is how it's going to stand. I'm pretty happy with how it all went together. As you saw in the clip, I drilled a bunch of holes in the bottom of the 14-gallon barrel, and that was to allow the barrel to act as a circular baffle. Essentially what's happening is all the water from the aquariums is spilling over into this central bucket. And I have a couple layers of Matala here. I've got some lava rock. I might pick up some more just to fill in the inside here, just as really coarse mechanical media to catch some of the larger debris in this barrel. The water has to go down to the bottom of the barrel, and then from there it can exit the holes in the bottom, and then it has to come all the way back up before it can exit the overflow over here. This is 2 inches, and this is also 2 inches. I also have an emergency overflow up here. for now, what I've done is I've just stuck some polyfill filter floss along the edges here, which should capture a lot of that fine debris, stop it from coming back up, traveling over here, and then into my moving bed filter, which was the main problem I have been having for quite some time. And basically what that would mean is those big particles would just get sucked up by my pump or kicked around in here until it gets sucked up into the pump and then returns to the tank. I did have to swing this elbow up just a little bit to make sure that the water is spilling into this barrel so that I didn't get any backflow or back siphon in the event that this barrel backed up or we had a power outage or something happened where water would go in the reverse direction back into this barrel. I don't want all of this filter media all in this barrel because that would be a major cleanup task. But anyways, guys, I think this worked out really well. I think in the long term, what I will probably do is add more Metalla to here, add more lava rock to here, get as many layers of coarse mechanical media as possible to slow down and capture the larger particles. I might even devise a way to easily pull that out in like a basket with a handle or something like that to make life a little bit easier for cleaning. And then what I wanted to do was get this barrel installed before I ordered a giant piece of filter foam, and I needed to know how wide it needed to be from here to here. Essentially what I want to do is take one giant piece of foam and wrap it all the way around the barrel to make sure that those fine particles aren't able to get back up. So I thought I was going to need like a 3-inch piece of foam, 3-inch wide, but I actually need a 4.5-inch piece of foam. And foam is really expensive. Open cell foam is really expensive, so I needed to make sure I had the right measurement, and I had this barrel installed before I went ahead and ordered that. So the poly filter floss is going to do for now until I can get that in. It does a really, really good job at that, so I'm not too worried about that for the time being. But for now, that's the upgrade to the mechanical barrel. I think it looks a heck of a lot better. I think it will perform a lot better, and with a few quick modifications and additional purchases, as I said, I think it will work even better. So that's it for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.